Okay, welcome back to Snow Dog Speaks Out. All right, welcome everybody. Good evening. It's Wednesday night, and here to talk to you about where we left off last week. And this was about the narcotics, painkillers, Norco, Percocet. Let's not forget Vicodin. Episode 4 here. So again, I'm glad to be back and welcome any comments that you may have out there. I've read just quite a few from last week, and I have to say that very interesting to know that there are a lot of people out there going through the same phase and same things that I've gone through. And it's kind of crazy knowing that such a good relieving medication can be so addictive and so dangerous, and can really damage a lot of our organs, destroy our lives, and just do so much that we don't realize it. And knowing the facts that once you know that you're addicted is when you know you're taking the pill just to take it, and not only for pain or what have you, it's just to take it to change your mood, change the way you feel, and just be more motivated. I should know, I've gone through it, but learn to put a stop to it, and I'll continue on with what I had mentioned. And again, so let's go on where I left off before last time. So medication out there is very dangerous. Doctors, again, they know what they're doing, and they do it just to help us in one way. But on the other hand, they're destroying part of our lives, work-related, relationship, what have you. So anyway, I'm going to move on to a series or episode that I heard just recently that was very interesting. It makes a lot of sense. So moving on forward, let's see what this has to say, and you tell me what you think.
The distinction between opioids and opiates is important because there are well-established definitions for each, which are often ignored. In the news, you'll often hear drugs like heroin and oxycodone referred to as opiates, but that's not a correct use of the word. On the most basic level, it's useful to keep the general rule of all opiates are opioids, but not all opioids are opiates in mind. Given that rule, terms like opioid use and opioid dependence are better than the corresponding opiate terms. Opioids is the core category of morphine-like drugs which act on opioid receptors as agonists, and they can provide effects like sedation, pain relief, and euphoria. Among the drugs in this category are morphine, heroin, oxycodone, and fentanyl. Out of the three categories I'm discussing, the opioid category is the largest. There are some definitions of opioid that restrict it to drugs which have been synthesized, but I prefer using it to refer to all morphine-like opioid agonists. I also include substances like 7-hydroxymitragynine from Kratom in the opioid category. However, a lot of people never think of the active drugs in Kratom as opioids, despite them functioning as such.
Okay, so you heard it mentioned. There's that topic that I was going to speak about last week, and the new stuff that I found is Kratom, Kratom. That is the ultimate, most, I would say, the best stuff that I have found for pain. In substitution for Vicodin, Norco, Percocet, Dilaudid, what have you, Kratom has been a winner for me. I have tried it. I love it. There's no side effects, no feeling of withdrawals. I can drink that every day, and I really enjoy the stuff. So I have to say that Kratom has been a winner for me, and I've done a lot of research on this. On my next episode, I'm going to discuss more about Kratom and give you more details about its discoveries. And my understanding has been found over in Malaysia. So, again, overall versus the narcotics that I've been on, Kratom has been a winner for me. And I have to recommend this to those of you out there that have suffered or are suffering from pain, chronic pain, what have you, this is the one. So I look forward to my next episode. I'm going to cut this one short. Time to go. It's only been a few minutes, I understand, but I just wanted to be really brief out there and give you some details. Until then, I'll be talking to you, and have a nice evening, and we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you so much.